Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day. My name is Nurhafizah binti Shukri, a third-year student of software engineering. My supervisor is Dr. Shahida binti Sulaiman, and in this video, I will present to you my final year project 1, which is Mobile Application for Effective Event Management with an acronym of EMA. These are the contents of this presentation. We have 10 content, which is introduction, project aim, project objective, project scope, the problem background, development methodology, specification requirements, achievement of PSM1 and planning of PSM2, and lastly, the summary of this presentation. Now, I will proceed with the introduction. As you can see, nowadays there are many different organizations or companies that organize an event that works as marketing to promote their services or products to the public. However, the current event management is not very effective and also require too much unnecessary workload. The management team usually is struggling either before or after the event, and probably the management team need a lot of workforce to get something done. Presented here are the example of the problem. First, the event that require VIP attendance are needed to send out invitation manually or via email. Those invitations may not reach the invitee because of the wrong contact information. Besides that, the organizer needs to do a follow-up with the attendee if they did not give any feedback or response of the invitation. Next, lacking a platform to advertise or promote event that will reach the event's target participants. The need to attract a lot of people to join or attend the event is essential, and it becomes the most crucial part of the event's preparation for the organizers. Commonly, the organizer will promote their event through a manual approach, such as giving out flyers or hang a banner, even though people nowadays would prefer to look at their phones. However, they cannot get more participants by making those manual approach. Why? Because most of the people that engage with them are not having the same interest as the event. Now we will proceed with the next problem, which is some organizers have to submit the events report after the event's over. This report includes the event details and also pictures of the event. Therefore, a laptop is essential to complete a report, and photos inside the phone need to be transferred to the laptop. This way consumes lots of time since the person in charge need to find a laptop and a power source just to complete a report. Next, the aim of this project is to build a mobile-based application to manage events effectively. It provides a one-stop event planning application including digital invitation, report generator, target participant personalization, and allow the public user to browse all types and latest events with the use of mobile-based technology. Now I will present to you the objective of this project. The objective of the project are to analyze the requirements needed to develop the proposed application for effective event management, mobile application abbreviated as EMA. Next, to design a mobile application that provide multiple features to minimize the workload of handling event. Third one is to develop EMA based on the specified requirement, and lastly, to test EMA among the targeted users. So here is the scope of this project. The scope of the project are: first, The application is designed to be used in Android and iOS devices with the operating system of Android Jelly Bean V16, 4.1s or newer, and iOS 8 or newer. Second, the application can be used by any organizer's event management team and also public user that wants to participate in the events. This system does not involve the process of sponsoring applications related to funds for organized activities. Now I will proceed with the problem background study. So there are two organizations which are UTM Space and iCare. These two organizations are known for their event management. However, these two organizations are still using the current system, which are for UTM Space, they are using UTM Space Portal, and for iCare, they are using the iCare Portal. Based from the interview and review, so here's are the weaknesses that I found from the UTM Space Portal, which is the information of the event only stated in the banner, which quite small to read. Their advertisements are not widely spread in students of UTM, and usually the registration are only stated in the banner in UTM Space Portal. Therefore, the event promotion may reach a lot of people that are viewing their UTM Space Portal, but not their target participants. Besides that, they also sending invitation manually that consume lots of time. They usually email the person that are invited and then follow up with them if they didn't get any response. Next, for the iCare portal, the portal are not suitable to generate a report using a mobile phone. They only can be used to generate it using the laptop, which is not quite convenient. Other than that, iCare have been inviting their participants and facilitator through email, and then get the feedbacks of their attendance through email as well. So here's are the three main solutions that EMA provide for effective event management. So first, have digital invitation. So these invitations are digital, which will be sent through EMA application. Then the invitee can only click either they want to accept or reject the invitation. Then the organizer also will receive reminder to send the invitation before event if there are a few invitations that has not been sent yet. Then we have generate report. This generate report will be done through EMA application. The organizer can only insert events data and also pictures from mobile phone. Then they just click the button and the report will be generated, so they can download if they want. This generate report will be a solution for organizer that have a limited time to submit the report, because they can directly use their mobile phone to generate report instead of looking for laptop and power source. Then we have personalized target participants. This personalization based on age, location, and also interest. The events can be promoted to the target person with the same needs. So, if the organizations are sport events and the user also have interest in sport, then the event will be displayed in the homepage of the user. Therefore, the target participant will get the events that suit their interests. Now, we will move to the project development methodology. Developing a system has a broad range of methodologies that can be used in system development. However, upon reviewing the methodologies and making a comparison, prototype methodology has been chosen to control the process of developing EMA. So this methodology is chosen because it is a system development approach which introduced to address the limitations of the waterfall model by allowing periodic evaluation and inspection if there is a modification of the system and user requirements. Prototyping requires greater user participation and enables users to see and interact with a prototype to provide better and more comprehensive feedback and specification. This prototype enables the system to be developed in stages that involve 6 essential phases. First, we have the initial requirements. Then it will proceed with the design. After the design, we will build a prototype, and then it will go to the user evaluation. If the user is not satisfied, then it will go to the review and update, and it will be designed again, build a prototype, and also user evaluation again. Once the user has satisfied, then it will go for the development, and then go for the testing and for the maintenance. Next, I will show you the specification requirements for software and hardware. So the software requirements is an important part of integrating the mobile application development process with the current host system. So in this project, I use an operating system of Windows 10, and I used Microsoft Office Word for the project documentation and also Enterprise Architect for designing the diagrams. I also used the Android version of Android Jelly Bean to be used as an emulator. For the coding of the system will be used in Visual Studio Code, and the plugin is Android Developer Tools. For the hardware requirements to develop a system, it's also essential to ensure the system's sustainability is in good condition and can support the system to be developed. So for the processor of my laptop, I use Intel Core i3 and with the GPU NVIDIA GeForce. I also have the RAM of 8GB and HDD for 1TB. I also use an Android mobile phone which is to act as the emulator when developing the mobile application. Now we will proceed with the achievement of PSM1. Display here is the use case, the overall use case of EMA. So we have 10 use cases here, and there are actor 1, which is the user with an inheritance of guests and participants. So the guests are the one who only view the events, and the participants are the one that will register the event. Then we have an actor 2, which is the organizer, and the third one is the payment system. So the first use case, we have manage account, which connected to user and organizer where they can register and log in to the system. Then the user can view the event that have been added by the organizer and also register event. Then they can make payment, which include the managed payment by the payment system. The organizer can manage event, which they will add or delete and update the event. And also after the event over, they can generate report. Next use case, we have manage invitation, which includes the add to calendar, which will give the reminder, and also the personalized target participants, which include as the invitation. These are the planning of PSM2. So we will start with the development, which I will build the application of Emma by using Flutter and Firebase technology, and the software used is Visual Studio Code and Emulator from Android Studio. Then after the development, we will do the testing. All the test cases are tested to detect and fix the error during development, and all those testing will be documented in software testing documentation. And the software to document the software testing document will be the Microsoft Office. Now we will go for the last part, which is the summary. So the problem summary is, for the manual invitation problem, it can be solved by using the digital invitation by Emma, which will reduce the time consuming for sending invitation. Second, for the reporting problem, the Emma can allow organizer to generate the report at any time or anywhere, even during the event. For the participations of the event, Emma can increase the engagement by adding personalization of the target participants. So, the expectation for this project is to build an application that satisfies all user requirements, to finish the development phase within the schedule, and also publish the application in the Play Store and App Store. So we have reached the end of my presentation for final year project 1. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you have a good day, and thank you so much.